Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll be addressing an important topic for those of you considering purchasing property in Poland, be it for business or personal purposes. I'll walk you through the steps required to obtain the necessary permissions. So, if you're planning on investing in Polish real estate, stay tuned. By the way, it's a great idea. I don't know if you're aware, but prices are still on the rise. In cities like Warsaw, Gdynia, and Wrocław, apartment prices are well above about 2,500 USD per square meter. Not bad, right? And the prices keep going up and up. Yeah! Are you a foreigner from outside the European Economic Area or Switzerland planning to acquire property or perpetual usufruct rights in Poland? You must obtain a permit. This video will guide you through the process. Who should apply for a property acquisition permit? Foreigners from outside the European Economic Area, comprised of European Union countries, Iceland, Liechtenstein and Norway, or Switzerland who intend to acquire property in Poland must first obtain a permit from the Minister of the Interior and Administration. A foreigner is understood as an individual without Polish citizenship, a legal entity with a registered office abroad, a partnership of the aforementioned individuals without legal personality having its registered office abroad established under foreign law, a legal entity and a commercial partnership without legal personality having its registered office in Poland, directly or indirectly controlled by the aforementioned individuals or partnerships. If you are a citizen or entrepreneur based in one of the European Economic Area countries or Switzerland, regardless of the origin of the capital, you do not need a permit to acquire any property, including agricultural and forest property, as of May 1st, 2016. Okay, next. Conditions for obtaining a permit. The Minister of the Interior and Administration will grant you a permit based on your application. You will receive a permit if your acquisition of the property does not pose a threat to defense, state security, or public order, and does not contradict social policy or public health considerations. To receive a permit, demonstrate your connections to Poland. You may indicate that you have Polish nationality or origin, have a spouse who is a Polish citizen, have a temporary or permanent residence permit, or European Union long-term resident status, are a member of the management board of a controlled commercial company, conduct business or agricultural activities in Poland in accordance with Polish law. Keep in mind that the area of the property acquired for living purposes cannot exceed 0.5 hectares. If you are an entrepreneur acquiring property for business purposes, indicate that the acquisition is related to the genuine needs arising from the nature of your business or agricultural activities. Remember that if you want to acquire agricultural property, the Act of April 11th, 2003, on shaping the agricultural system also applies. You might ask, when is a permit not required? You do not need a permit if you acquire an independent residential unit, a garage unit, or share in a garage unit. Property after residing in Poland for at least 5 years since obtaining a permanent residence permit or European Union long-term resident status. Property that becomes part of the community estate. Property from a person who has owned or held the property for at least 5 years and is entitled to inherit from them. Property as a mortgage creditor, bank. Remember that you still need a permit to acquire property in border areas and agricultural land larger than 1 hectare. When will you not receive a permit? You will not receive a permit in cases of conversion of a commercial company, acquiring property based on statutory inheritance according to the laws of your country of origin. If your country does not have such inheritance laws, Polish law applies. In these cases, you do not need a permit from the minister to acquire property. In Poland, statutory inheritance occurs when a person dies without leaving a will, or if the will is invalid, or when designated heirs refuse the inheritance or cannot accept it. If you are not part of the so-called circle of statutory heirs, you can use testamentary inheritance. This is possible if, according to Polish law, you are not, among others, a child, grandchild, parent, or more distant relative of the deceased, for example, grandparents, stepchildren, aunts, uncles. In this situation, if you acquire property based on a will, be sure to submit an application for permission to acquire it. You have 2 years from the date of opening the estate. If you do not do this within this time, the property or the perpetual usufruct right will pass to the persons inheriting the estate according to Polish law. Next problem, application for a promise. If you want to acquire property, you can try to obtain a so-called promise. This is a promise to grant you permission. Submit an application to obtain it. Attach documents to the application confirming your right to acquire the property. These are the same documents you attach to the application for granting you permission. Submit the application before acquiring the property. Pay the Treasury fee of 98 PLN, about $25 for the promise. Attach proof of payment to the application. Obtaining a promise does not exempt you from the obligation to obtain permission. Your promise is valid for 1 year from the date of its issuance. The document specifies the conditions you must meet to apply for permission. If you meet them, the minister cannot refuse to grant you permission unless the factual situation relevant to the decision has changed, and, when you should handle the matter, at any time. But remember to submit the application early enough for the decision to be made before the end of the deadline for declaring your intention to dispose of the property and the validity of your residence card, if it confirms your ties with Poland, where you can handle the matter. Ministry of Interior and Administration, Ola Stefana Batorego, 502 591, Warsaw, Poland, okay? And that wraps up our discussion on obtaining permission to acquire property in Poland for foreigners. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and guidance on how to navigate the process successfully. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with anyone you know who might benefit from it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content on similar topics. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to assist you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Warm greetings, Dr. Tomasz Gula. Bye!